Hey fellas, and welcome back to With a Y. Have you ever heard of the name Dax? If you have, I can only imagine that it was like in terrible circumstances, and I hope you've recovered from whatever traumatic experience that was for you. If you don't know, I'm gonna introduce y'all to him through something that he's not even doing. You may have heard the term, the clock strikes 12. Dax is the guy on the right. The clock strikes 12 lady is the person on the left. Open verse challenge. This motherfucker just opened like a portal to hell with those 3 words and that 3-second countdown.
Clock strikes 12. Midnight arrives. Cock your guns and sharpen your knives.
I want to be clear here. The real problem is Dax in this case. We're going to be watching through the entirety of this original TikTok because I just find it incredibly amusing. But Dax has been on my radar as apex cringe like for years for a variety of different reasons. And I could never tell you if I genuinely dislike the guy. I just think like he's more useful as like a thing I kind of point and go hee at than something I try to engage with seriously. Anyways, this open verse challenge was something he did 3 years ago where like he has this song called If You Couldn't Guess Joker, hence the getup, where he just left like a 30-second space for the instrumental to ride so anybody who wanted to could stitch his TikTok and just like start spitting bars.
Grand prize for the bat's demise. So knock him dead and bring his head and we'll all celebrate.
You know what this really sounds like to me? It's like when a traditionally skilled and good voice actor has to do a song for whatever show they're a part of, but they're not like traditionally trained in music, so like all their inflections have this distinct level of like intent to the delivery in a way. Like I don't know how to explain it, and that's not necessarily a bad quality. Like this just makes me think Ellie Shaw could probably rip in the booth in like an emotional performance. But the thing that comes to mind is the music from Has Been Hotel, and what do you know? She's wearing a Has Been Hotel shirt. I can see where some of the inspiration for the delivery style may come from.
We'll party at 1, we'll all have fun, so don't go running late. But tell a lie when the bat's in die and your head'll be on the plate. So
low-key, this is just Ellie Shaw giving the character Dax is pretending to play at some real characterization. This is from the perspective of the Joker, and as far as like epic rap battle of history genre type music goes, this is pretty good on that front. Like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, hurry now, you're on the dime. It's time to do the crime. But tick-tock, tick-tock, we're out of time.
I know that motherfucker was struggling to write those last 2 bars to close out the verse, man. Listen, we've all been there. You gotta cram a bunch of syllables into whatever your beat you're trying to write on, and it just gets messy. This is 3 years old, mind you. This just like came back out of nowhere. Like, I remember having seen this when the Joker trend itself was what we were making fun of. You gotta understand, Dax looks absolutely ridiculous just sitting there when nobody has stitched his shit yet. Dude, who is under the table? Who is giving you that fucking slobber, man? God, I love when Dax collabs with Tom McDonald. That's my favorite rap duo of the 21st century. This got all sorts of parodies, and I think like the main one I saw was it just being called the personification of Reddit. And through this thing having a resurgence some 3 years later, a new wojak was born. It actually birthed a new one into the wild.
Clock strikes 12. Midnight arrives. Cock your guns and sharpen your knives.
The fucking like Bowser fart gif tweet animation is killing me on this dude. The fingers look like wacky inflatable flailing tube bed. It's awesome. Also, just a quick reminder, there's just under a week to get my horror macabre G-Subs collection. If you go to the first link in the description, you can get anything on screen for 10% off, but only till November 6th. The art on here is sick, and I really hope you guys are able to get your hands on these items because I'm super proud of them. Anyways, back to the video. I'll say like one thing that is decent about TikTok. It's that the iterative nature of TikTok as a platform where like you take sounds other people made and then like do your own video with it. It makes it so that even if something starts going viral or getting traction because it's cringe culture, like that video originally was where they were just like bullying both people involved, but mostly it has a way of transcending that by just being an audio people use to represent things other than the original poster. This does not look like Ellie Shaw to me, and suddenly this wojak gets to be the image of scorn instead of the actual person who sang the verse. And then Fandom start picking it up as just like a little funny audio they want to animate to represent their favorite characters in the roles of the original speakers. You guys know what time it is. How can I make this about Deltarune? From Ebony Tales, Susie is Dax. I'm so sorry they did that to you, Susie, but there weren't many other options. And Bergley is absolutely the Redditor in this scenario.
Clock strikes 12. Midnight arrives.
I'm laughing to the video. It's like I'm actually friends with Chris Dreamer and Noah Holiday. And suddenly it's just like a Fandom audio. And I'm gonna be honest, there's no way somebody draws Birdly with this amount of care if they didn't actually like him. They're not putting this cringe shit on him as like a punishment. It's loving and nurturing of the character. Now, most wojaks are like traced off an existing image, and I just could not for the life of me figure out what this one was until I saw someone do a time lapse of their redraw. The thumbnail was just like a Jax Reddit picture with a gigantic forehead with surprisingly detailed rendering from Jim Star OVO. Scared the fuck out of me. It's a redraw of Syndrome. I remember this pose and poster. I cannot believe I let this slip my mind because the trace of it is just forever stuck in my cranium. It's awesome. Dax is trying to ride the wave of this going viral a second time, even though it's not going viral for his contributions. So he uses an AI video where he pretends to laugh so he doesn't have to put the makeup on again, and then pretends to get serious like the lyrics of the open verse challenge that went viral are speaking to him.
You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying.
Oh, he got it. Somebody kicked his puppy.
Cock your guns and sharpen your knives.
Damn, he's really thinking about that shit, man. He's just like been really spoken to in his soul as a result of all that. I gotta give credit to Ellie. She's taken this like mighty well. You can imagine that there's been like an upswell of like a certain type of negative attention, and she just like could not give less of a fuck. She's reveling in this whole thing.
The clock has struck 12 and midnight has arrived on this TikTok page as we have reached 12,000 followers. Oh my god.
Congrats on 12,000 followers, Ellie. Everybody clap. Everybody clap now. Great job. And the truth of the matter is, the amount of effort you put into something like with this audio can like be seen as like a mark against you. But at a certain point, you're just unironically creating well done choreography to a song.
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying, but...
Clock strikes 12. Midnight
Hit that shit.
arrives.
Hit that shit. Hit that shit. Yeah, hit that shit. Oh my god, they're synced up.
For the bat's demise.
Yeah, the little fucking batteries in the back. That was sick, dude. That was awesome. It's a bit of a long verse, so making the dance any longer might have been like a bit cumbersome and bad for the cardio. I felt myself getting out of breath just like watching that shit go down. But then Ellie's able to appreciate this as well, and oh my god, she's such a fucking professional. She still has the exact outfit she wore in that video. Look, it's the goddamn Spider from Hazbin Hotel t-shirt. And she learned the choreography to go along with it, dude. It's fucking awesome.
You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying, but...
Clock strikes 12. Midnight arrives. Cock your guns and sharpen your knives.
This shit is just pure gold to me, man. Like, it doesn't get much better than this. To close out this video, though, the open verse challenge had a lot of submissions, many of them much funnier than even this Clock Strikes 12 one. So for old time's sake, I'd like to go through a few of the existing entries.
Yeah, you think you've seen crazy? Well, you haven't seen crazy, Jay. I'm the king of all crazy.
I'm fairly certain by watching this video I have now seen Crazy Che, making the sentiment of this verse kind of fall flat for me. Unless he was to follow it up with a bar where it's like, you've never seen Crazy J, now you have. He's making it so and determining the direction of my life with his bars. I really feel like there was just a missed opportunity for like that kind of follow-up.
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying.
What the fuck? Why did it switch between two different people? And why is it the epic cursed troll face? I'm gonna kill myself.
People perceive me as properly manic. I might be in need of a mental mechanic, and that can be rather volcanic. You'll have to pardon my predisposition to panic. I'm not.
Oh, this dude tried to get on here like rapping. Like, come on, man. Take your corny ass home. I say that like I'm not in the fucking demographic, dude. I'm gonna die alone, aren't I? He's like keeping rhythm the best out of all these guys, but like I can just imagine him going like, oh yeah, this is the one. This is the take. Something I've actively done while recording my own music, and all aura lost.
Part of the problem I'm in. When you go insane, you fully commit. And if you're not medicated, then you're leaning on nothing but anger and wit. Shit. I'm on another one of my binges. They can't adore me.
Oh, and he starts with the fucking twist of fast rapping, dude. Get off! Get off the mic! I say hypocritically.
For me, nothing infringes on the right to bring my cranks to the fringes.
Like, I hate that he's like actually flowing a little bit too. It's pissing me off, man. Go find a better beat to rap on and a better dude to rap next to, please.
Yeah? I might be insane.
insane in the membrane, but I love dancing in the rain and I love planes.
Fucking bars. That's the best one so far. My unironic favorite is one that was done like as a parody, and it's mostly because like the dude doing it, I recognize him. I can't remember the name exactly, but he was just hitting those vocal lines. Listen to this shit.
I'm not in pain. No. I don't know where you got that info from, but it's false. It's not true. Not true. It never will be true. Get that hot sauce out of my face now.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention it. Dax was using a hot sauce bottle as the microphone prop. I feel like it's only fair that if I'm going to talk all this shit, I have to end this video by doing my own little freestyle. And I mean an actual freestyle. This is not written. Gonna make a fool of myself here, I'm gonna be honest.
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying, but...
I'm the best thing since sliced bread. I like drinking water out of pipes made from lead. I prefer my piss when it's red, and my stool too. I said what I said. Yeah, I'm off my meds. That's why I'm in pain. What's this fuck, I stuttered, dude. This overbearing sense of dread. I miss YouTube when the most subscribed guy was Fred. Yeah, I fucking killed that. I nailed that. That's all I got. If you guys want to send me any video topics, that kwytebox email is in the description. Anyways, piss off.